Welcome to Onivia Highlights. These are the best highlights from the LTA North. Spring 2025.
His character, when the melee guy doesn't have flash, is just tough, man. As Bwipo goes for the Dominus here, looks to set it up on Thanatos with Inspired coming in behind with a Glacial Prison. Thanatos is cut down for first blood.
Really nice.
Image is the one not tanking the tower who could always finish off the kill.
Ooh, as Inspired now looking for another play. They want to repeat it onto Thanatos. Bwipo teleports in. The Rumble is going to get chopped up again, back to back. Inspired. They're taking this guy out. FlyQuest now, they're looking to grab themselves this first turret of the game. Now, it is important to note that feat that you announced earlier, Isaac, is
both of
still...
them. The first one here immediately turned into the Leandries, so already ready to fire there. Cloud9, though, they are starting up the Rift Herald, and FlyQuest are here.
Okay, FlyQuest want a challenge for this. C9 have the Herald down to about 5,000 HP, but there's still plenty of work left to do. Inspired jumps in, going after Vulcan here with the very start. Vulcan with the counter engage there for the Magnet Storm, but Boostio with the Pop Blossom finds 3 of them as he goes down. Inspired's got to be careful as Loki wants to kill him off, but he ain't going to find the damage. Lens piercing arrow over the top. Gets it done, but it's still FlyQuest winning the fight 3 for 2.
Not the physical damage at all, and playing the front line here does seem like it is working out as they're trying to move in. Thanatos has his teleport ready, but the Rift Herald down mid means FlyQuest are guaranteed mid prio before the Dragon fight anyway.
All right, the mid lane tier 1 is already down. FlyQuest will not stick around long enough to try and escort the Herald further forward towards the tier 2. They're going to back up towards that Drake now as Blabber has to leave behind the clone and try to exit before FlyQuest start things up. But a TP is coming in from C9. FlyQuest could have found themselves here in a pinch spot. Nice engage there on the quad. The Azir getting away for now. Bwipo trying to cover the exit, but Thanatos goes in for the flash into the shutdown. FlyQuest still getting caught out a little bit here, but again, it's Loki this time trying to use the Pop Blossom. Bwipo's on a rampage as Thanatos falls. Loki's on the run. Bwipo's on the hunt, but he goes too far. C9 get a 3 for 1 with a beautiful pincer attack.
What a setup, Flowers. We have to see the replay on how Loki flanked around the back of the Dragon Pit within Fog of War, and Cloud9 dissect FlyQuest here.
He's about to hit the Muramana power spike with a fully charged Manamune as well. This Varus could be the difference maker as C9 are ready to start up the Otacon. Quad is in the bottom side river and he does not have teleport to try to join this if FlyQuest want to stop it. Now Bwipo is nearby, Boostio making his way over, but everybody else on FlyQuest is just not there. Low. If C9 can bring this down fast enough, they might just be able to force it before FlyQuest can really respond. Vulcan using the Magnet Storm defensively. C9 have claimed the Otacon, but now can they get away? Loki's got to try to get out as Masu flies in there with a killer instinct. Loki's going to be in some danger, but Bwipo now too. It might just be a 1-for-1. 4v4 on the map as Bwipo and Loki are both isolated and picked off. But now C9 are going back towards FlyQuest lines. The tier 1 turret is still up, so they can't keep going that direction. Blabber with the re-engage looking to find something here as Boostio goes in for the Pop Blossom, but Blabber is still alive. He's trying to get himself back away as C9 scrambles. Vulcan barely hanging on, but the burn from the Leandries almost takes him out. Quad is still burning now too.
Great
He dies as he goes in. A 1-for-1 trade on that, but Sven's gonna hit these arrows. Masu and Inspired still hunting for more. Sven trapped inside the alcove as Vulcan tries to get away, and FlyQuest take out 4.
Oh, Cloud9 even with the 3K gold lead. Really starting to sweat it with these C9 plays that they have been setting up. Right back to action though, FlyQuest on the reset do get another objective.
Time consuming to guarantee you've got that one under control. Again, just using the power of the Nico clone from Boostio to scout out that enemy territory. Make sure that the Baron Pit as Bwipo with the Dominus active is ready to slice and dice Vulcan all up, but he won't find enough damage for that kill either. Attempts from both, but Sven with a beautiful are going to go ahead and start up the Drake themselves.
Thanatos is split and he has been spotted. It's going to be hard for him to rejoin the team.
Okay, Loki once again on the same flank he was on the last time around. Quad trying to look out for him as Bwipo approaches from the side. Sven has to flash over the wall to try to stay alive, but Bwipo's going to keep putting the pressure on, and Quad's taking the kill on Sven. FlyQuest have already claimed the objective and the life of the enemy AD carry. C9 on the run. Blabber at only 1/3 HP. That's the enemy jungler. That's the man who might be able to steal something away. FlyQuest know it, and they're going over to Baron.
That right there is why every pro player loves Azir. As a carry, they have safety. Here we go, though, on the face check.
Oh, Bwipo Pretty far forward, but manages to slice and dice back away. Could still be in a little bit of trouble here as Blabber dies with an EPS from Whippo and Masu combined, and Loki's got to try to get away, but he's stunned up by Inspired. Thanatos gets a kill back on Whippo, but now he has to flash over the wall to stay alive. Masu trying to cut off that escape route. Void Seeker goes a little bit to the left, but Thanatos does not have any way home. It's all just about who's going to get the kill at this point, and the answer is Masu. The Acathian rain is pouring hard today.
But it does mean they can't do Baron because he bought enough time for Sven to respawn. Loki goes mid, pushes out that, and he's threatening this. I really want to highlight the attack on Sven here. This flank from Whippo comes in. It's more for a turn in the pick.
Whippo jumping right in onto Thanatos here. Immediately forces the overheat, and with Masu flying in with a killer instinct, FlyQuest picks up a freebie.
The Crocodile lying in wait with the Gromp here over the edge. Very deadly, nice pick. And let's see
now,
what
FlyQuest, they're so wanting to avoid some kind of a throw. But now here we go. Blabber's found his way to Masu. Masu tries to get away with a big pop, lost him back and forth. Masu's dominating. Blabber's already dead. Loki stuck in the zone. He's trying to find the kill on a quad, but he will not get it. FlyQuest
will finally claim the reward.
And 100 HP kind of making the difference there, I'm going to be honest, because if Sven kills off the Sejuani, I don't think that FlyQuest just run back out on the map and actually start with this soul spawn happening in just 5 seconds, 7K gold lead, soul point, Baron buff. This may be the last stand of Cloud9 in game 1.
There we go, teleporting in for it. Pushing on the top side first, Quad then comes over, and we have the collapse.
Yeah, Loki's already in some danger as Whippo puts the pressure on him, but Inspire getting caught here could be the big difference. The Glacial Prison misses. Sven with a shutdown on Inspired. The pop also catches Sven at the very end, and Whippo's made his flank onto the Cloud9, carry a double kill back over to Sven. No, as Masu is now stuck inside of the Zonias. C9 looking for the damage onto the carry. They can't quite find it. Blabber's gonna be careful here. Masu is running and gunning them all down. C9 thought they had it. FlyQuest says no. They're marching down mid lane.
Oh, Masu still has it in him. Here we go inside to the base with the Baron Flowers. They're gonna destroy Cloud9's hopes.
Who needs a Dragon Soul when you can take a Nexus? FlyQuest with a 3-man push. Only Thanatos here to try to stop them. The Baron Dub minions will make short work of the Nexus turrets. The credit for the ace goes over to Quad. It was a battle, but FlyQuest will earn their win in game 1.
Wow. What a banger. What a fun opening game.